Nick. I'm Matt, and we're Insufficient.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Big Money Friday for the first time.
Al from Home Improvement.
2020. I wish.
They were like, hey, we're going to go to Texas Roadhouse, and you're like, dude, I got to put on a flannel.
This is an LL Bean, like, classic boys, like, Christmas photo shirt.
It's definitely Classic Boys. That should have been the name of your band. Speaking of band names.
Oh, God.
We got a segment today. This one's gonna light your fucking balls on fire.
Before we get there, though, it's because you've got a gig coming up.
I do.
And we were talking about your band name. So, do you want to share, or we'll keep it quiet for now?
I'm not sharing the band name yet because we might have to have I might have to have a conversation with the guys tomorrow about it.
And so I wonder, when different members of the band Fish came in and out, if there was conversation as to, hey, we need to change this name.
The thing is that their name is actually kind of perfect because they name it after it's interesting because they definitely name it after John Fishman, but they spelled it PH, which is like fishing on the internet.
Okay,
which
but it
really
was
wasn't
before
even
the
around.
internet. So it's definitely not that. But like, did they retrofit it because Fishman joined the band? Did Trey always want to have a band named Fish, and then he meets a drummer named Fish, and he's like, yes, you're in the band, and we're naming it Fish. And that's how he said it too.
Is that Trey said it that way?
Well, yeah, it's his band.
He's like, if you want an angry redhead right now, you got it, bitch. Because here I am. Listen.
Speaking of angry redheads, this is a sidebar. There's a woman named Sabrina who played. No, I wish. I will do a podcast about Sabrina Carpenter on the 1 in a billion chance she would come on. Just
she's
FYI.
Never coming on.
Okay, we're not doing a Sabrina Carpenter podcast.
All right, Carpenter.
Dude, you got me fucking flustered. Anyway, there's this woman named Sabrina. She played the Snow White villain.
Sabrina, you remind me of the villain in Disney.
Yeah, and so she did her for 8 years.
Yeah, I saw this. What's the deal with her?
Dude.
Why is she pissed?
The evil faces she makes is as good as it gets.
But is she pissed at Disney?
I mean, I don't think she's pleased.
Why did they let her go?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about Disney. I just want to talk about that woman.
No, yeah, but
angry redhead. That's how we got there.
What if you
gorgeous?
They call that fire crotch.
Dude, do not go there. We don't need to go there.
So if the band couldn't come up with the name Fish, say they didn't, right? They just couldn't figure it out, or they were like, one of the guys was just like, this name fucking sucks. We need to change this.
Who would it be?
The rumblings would start with Paige.
Yeah, Paige is like he's in there.
The rumblings would start there. It would head off to Mike, right? Then they know because they know that it's Trey's idea.
Mike, how do you feel about the name Fish for this band?
They know that it's Trey's idea.
When you guys were with that Jeff Wadsworth guy, didn't he name the band Fish?
But here's the thing: that's a really slippery slope for Paige because he's coming in
now.
He's coming in
still
later.
Calling it Fish.
Yeah. So a couple of ideas I got here.
Okay, let me tell you something.
This is perfect for
I'm
Trey
going to rate these 1 to 10, and I can tell you automatically they're all going to be under 3. Go.
All right, number 1, and this really goes out to our boy Firecrotch. We forgot the lyrics.
As the name for the band?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 0. That would be the worst band ever.
These should not be band names, really.
Okay.
Yeah. This is why we're late.
Oh my God. This could be names of albums, maybe titles for songs, but not band names.
4 beers in.
That's not the worst band name. That's like a 3. That's the best one so far.
Second set regrets.
Oh my God. I learned, so my daughter brought home a book about whales, and I'm reading it, and my favorite whale is a dolphin called the orca. You know them as the killer whale. There is a type...
But that's an Alaskan thing.
There's a type 1 orca and a type 2 orca.
Are you serious?
Blown away. Type 1s usually eat other mammals that aren't whales. Type 2 eat whales.
So,
yeah, you heard.
And the reason Nick has such a affinity for the orca is because Nick loved Free Willy so much that he was like, I want to do this, but I know that I can't really use the name. So he did a porn. It was called Free Your Willy.
No, that was just me walking around the lot.
Free Your Willy.
Dude, in the 90s, you could walk around the lot buck naked. Nobody cared. As a matter of fact, at one fish show, they made us all get naked and fucking hang out together in a photo.
Second set regrets.
Dude, you can see my dick in that photo.
Ugh.
As a matter of fact, I wonder, how many times Trey has seen my dick.
Hang on a second. This is a good one. You love that, don't you?
Dude, you're blowing by the greatest lines ever done on our podcast.
They aren't, and that's why I'm blowing by them. Hold my glow stick. That's pretty good.
I like four beers deep better.
Missed the peak.
I mean, this is too, like, after the fact. You know, think about 1985. Paige just joined the band. They're renaming the band. You know, somebody's at one point. Mike says,
"This is a good band name." What the fuck was that?
WTF TW.
Yeah.
All right. That's not horrible. Mike said at one point in an interview they were called like Blackwood Convention, and Trey got all pissed. And it's like, we were never called Blackwood Convention.
Jesus Christ. Still not finished?
That sounds like my sex life.
We're doing it again.
Also sounds like my sex life.
It's really hard to have sex on a Tempur-Pedic.
That is
my sex life.
My sex life. Jesus, bro. I shared that shit in confidence. Tempur-Pedic, sponsor us.
Trust us, it'll make sense.
That's not bad. Okay, so anyway, this segment originally started because I called Matt and I was like, not only is the band named Fish perfectly, but each band member also has the perfect name for them and what they do in the band. And so I was like, could you have like a Frank in the band? And if so, what would Frank play?
So why Frank? Who the fuck is Frank?
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? So, but
is Frank Fishman now?
Swap anybody. It could be. Is Frank the drummer? If Fish's drummer's name was Frank, is Frank Fishman? Is that better than John Fishman? No.
Okay, no, but Paige's name is Steve.
Steve McConnell. Dude, that's not burning down the fucn house.
And Mike is Larry.
Larry Gordon. That's okay. That's the first one that maybe makes a little sense.
And then Fish is Dave.
Dave Fishman.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
You could swap out John for Dave. That's not. What about Ernest? Right.
That's already done though. That's already done. That's his name.
I mean, what if he wasn't Trey?
You mean he was Ernest?
He was Ernest.
Yeah, but he does look like an Ernest.
He does look like an Ernest,
doesn't he?
Yes. As a matter of fact, that's a great like social media angle they should be playing up, like Ernest Saves Christmas, Ernest Saves the Second Set, something like that, because he is Ernest. And there was this stupid Ernest P. Worrell for years.
Stupid Ernest P. Worrell.
I loved him. Don't get me wrong, but he was a dipshit. That was his thing.
I know. What was the guy that you could never see? Vern.
Oh my God.
All right. So Trey's actual name. Bless you. Trey's actual name is Andrew Bennett.
There is an Andrew Bennett.
Paige's actual name is Daniel Harris.
No, neither of these work.
Mike is Matthew Collins.
You just wanted to slip a Matt in there. I know it.
And then, we'll keep John with Jonathan Reed.
No, they're named perfectly. The band is named perfectly. You can't switch it out. Could you even change the name of some of the classic songs?
Some of Paige's names could be Michael Turner.
So, like, instead of You Enjoy Myself,
Thomas Wilcox.
What if it was like Boy Man? Excuse me.
This segment went to shit real quick.
Yeah,
it was bad. So this is what Nick and I tried to do. We tried to do.
Dude, peel back the curtain.
Yeah.
Let everybody see.
We tried to do What?
Your backdrop disappeared and then
Reappeared.
reappeared.
I did that.
Nice.
It fixed it. We tried. We did a thing where it was like if there were ice creams that were that fish, other ice creams that fish came up with, what would they be named? And it was a great segment. So we're like, oh god, we gotta live that segment.
No, dude, that's not the start of Big Money Friday. The start of Big Money Friday was when we came up with other items that the band could sell. And so Mike, you came up with Mike selling mics, which I kind of liked. I had John Fishman selling fish sticks. John Fishman fish sticks, which in the shape of little drumsticks was great.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one. And I think you at one point had the hot dog from 95 like tied to the roof of a truck driving around parking lots.
And I like that. Here's the thing.
Oh, God.
What?
You just go.
What if they had sandwiches that were named after them?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so you and I are opening a deli, and we're gonna have.
We're opening a deli. Yeah,
we're gonna have the Fishman sandwiches, or the fish sandwiches. Obviously, Paige is getting the tuna.
All right. Yeah. Maybe we'll see. All right. So we're gonna start with Trey. Okay. It's called the Bliss Builder. Ingredients: grilled sourdough, herb roasted turkey, sharp provolone, caramelized onions, fresh basil, and lemon aioli.
Okay, so
starts clean and melodic, then builds layers and brightness until it absolutely soars.
Okay, but it's not taking into a complete account his Italian roots. So
he's not really Italian.
He is Italian.
He's almost 100% Scottish.
Dude, he's like 1,000% Italian. And they went to Italy, so I feel like we need to have, instead of turkey, like a chicken, or like some deli meat. I like the provolone. Mortadella, that's good. What's that stupid green?
Oregano.
No, it's like a lettuce, but it's like really bitter, and it's like weird shaped.
I don't know. Mike Gordon, the low end grinder.
It's like a meatball sub.
This is actually this is perfect for Mike.
Okay.
Ingredients: dark rye bread, pastrami and corned beef, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, whole grain mustard. Why? Heavy, funky, slightly weird, and way more satisfying than you expected. That's spot on for Mike because he's Jewish.
I don't think we know that to be a fact.
Yeah, Mike is fucking Jewish, dude.
Why do you got to put fucking in there?
Because why not?
All right. I thought if anybody, it was Fishman. That's all.
Fishman is because his parents were Jewish.
Right.
His adopted parents. Paige McConnell.
I love that we talk about this band's religious beliefs.
Yeah, it's so stupid. They
like
don't
we
even
know
talk
them.
about it. Yeah, exactly.
I can just... Oh, by the way, South Portland.
Yeah.
Back listening. Or not South Portland, South Vermont. What's that town in Vermont where they all live?
Burlington?
Yeah, South Burlington.
Is listening.
It's back. It went away for a little bit. South Burlington.
All right, Paige McConnell, the chairman melt.
Better be tuna or I'm fucking...
Ingredients: buttered brioche.
Yeah.
Gruyere and fontina.
This is Paige written all over it.
Roasted mushrooms and truffle oil drizzled. Why? Smooth, elegant, quietly complex. The sandwich you didn't know was holding everything together.
See, the truffle aioli with mushroom, that seems more Mike.
Maybe. But maybe this is his jam.
No, because Paige, he's like, fuck you guys. Everybody came up with these weird things for you to make during COVID. And he's like, yeah, open up your tuna, put in some mayonnaise, put it on some fucking
sexual.
Bread.
Sexual.
He's very sexual with the sandwiches.
John Fishman, the rhythm section special. Ingredients: pretzel roll, fried chicken cutlet, smoked Gouda, honey, hot honey, and pickles.
Gross.
That sucks.
That is the...
All right. Bonus band sandwich, the type 2. Ingredients:
if you say orca...
bread of your choice, dealer's pick.
What? Bread of your choice? Okay.
Whatever's in the kitchen somehow works perfectly. That's the fucking sandwich. Gay.
That's bad.
That's horrible.
That's bad. No, so the sandwich that's called the fish, I think it needs 4 ingredients, and each of them represents one member of the band.
Okay.
Fishman, that's like the bread of the sandwich. So I'm going to say sourdough. Just, I don't know. I think Mike, he's the vegetables standard. It's basically a BLT, right?
Okay.
So Trey's the bacon. Fishman or Paige, he could be turkey. It's a turkey BLT with avocado.
Okay.
That's Fish. Fish
I
is
can
a
see
turkey
that.
BLT with avocado. If they were a sandwich, that's what it would be.
Wait, say that again?
It's I said turkey, but I mean chicken. It's a chicken BLT on sourdough. If Fish the band was a sandwich, that's what it would be.
I kind of like that. That's
a little
not
bit of
bad.
a spicy aioli.
All right. What if they weren't doing fish at all? What if they weren't doing fish at all? My backdrop is a mess tonight.
Dude,
a mess.
We get like 300 views at most. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody that watches this. And
God
it's
damn
thousands.
it.
If fish didn't exist, what company would each member
I love it.
run?
Fishman's Enron for sure.
No, Trey Anastasio, founder and CEO of Peak Solutions. What do? A wellness, creativity, leadership company that definitely starts as guitar lessons and slowly becomes self-help improvement.
See, I think for the rules of this game, I mean, we can play it any way you want, but it has to be not musical, right? For it to be truly funny, Trey can't have like a fucking band camp. You know what I mean? Like Trey, what's he doing? He's like, what was the guy in American Psycho? What did he do?
What the fuck did he do? Was he an investor?
Probably. He's a finance bro. Trey would totally be wearing the fucking quarter zip, fucking, laughing,
Jesus,
making people deals, just fucking plundering. Fishman would sell vacuums.
Fishman would sell vacuums.
Would
I think Mike.
By the way, it's really sad that his family wasn't associated with Store 24, and that was false. That makes me sad. That is like something I've held true for decades.
But it's really something that I perpetuated, which is not cool.
I knew that before I knew you. I might have told you.
Shit. His fucking zippity doo-doo. If anybody notices, my R300, my face is fucked up. I had a crown put in and I'm still fucked. It's really fucked up, man.
It's good radio.
I can't even smile right.
I think Paige.
No, it's good scrimshaw.
Paige would have gone into. He'd have followed in like the family business of like, what is that? Medicine. When it meets industrial medicine, bio. He'd bring in Biogen.
Biogen.
Yeah.
Biogen.
Yeah.
Okay. Or like Bristol Myers Squibb.
Squibb.
Yeah, he's definitely there. That's where he is. I see people like that in my profession all the time. People that look like Paige.
Really?
And like Mike. And like Trey. Yeah, I see people that look like these fucks all the time, man. These guys, if they weren't doing this, they would all be in manufacturing. Different types of manufacturing, but like Mike would be like I don't know, he'd be like making some gelatin that goes into like, I don't know, a hose or something.
Let me tell you something. In all seriousness, right? One of the narratives that the band has always had is that like they've been on the outskirt of like everything, and like, they persisted anyway. And it's like, no, the 4 of you worked fucking really hard. They worked really hard. That's the story of Fish. If you work hard, you will succeed. And the 4 of them worked hard.
Here's the thing, is that like the next episode, I don't want to talk about the band at all.
What do you
We
want
have
to talk
done
about?
almost 600 episodes of just talking about this band and different situations that they'd be in, and like,
and I feel like we haven't scratched the surface.
Yeah, we might have not even scratched the surface, but we might have opened up something about ourselves. This is sick.
Dude,
it's sick.
This show says more about us than about them.
I think we've uncovered some realness about them. This song is back on again. Here you go again.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's Big Money Friday. We're getting out swanky. What are you doing this weekend?
What are you gonna do? You gonna do some motorboating? You gonna have a good time?
Bet you are.
What are you doing this weekend, you motorboating son of a bitch?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the way you laid that up was very.
Yeah. It's good.
Hey, what are you doing, man? How you gonna have a good time this weekend? You gonna let the dog lick some peanut butter off your nuts, man? Huh? Is that gonna be a good time for you? Sounds good, dude. I'll be at Store 24. That Mike, Mike from Fish. His dad started it.
They sold it. They're fucking loaded.
I think it was. I think it was you that made that fucking lie up, and I just hung on to it.
It's not. I didn't make it up. Most people think that.
I think it's just you.
It might be just me.
See, if you haven't noticed, there are parts of Nick that are very Kramer-esque and things that happen in his life. And this is one of them. Same thing with Zippity Doo-Doo.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. We are Insufficient. That was nice. That was
Are you
smooth.
high?
That was like...
Why are you doing 2 outros?
I did the other one to kind of set up the outro. I always feel like sometimes we pull the ripcord and our listener is like, what?
What just happened? What just happened?
What happened now?
What are you gonna?